Hello, welcome to Homemade.
Coming up on this show, we're going to be exploring the differences between restaurant dishes and homemade dishes. And today, we're covering tamales.
My name is Steven Lim, and joining me today is Watcher's very own Ryan Bergara. What's up?
That was kind of smooth, right?
That was not bad.
A couple credentials just off the top. I am half Mexican, but more importantly, I have eaten hundreds, and I mean hundreds of tamales in my lifetime.
And tamales are one of those food that people say, my mom, my grandma, my dad, they make the best tamales. Is that true for you?
You know what? I could confidently say that yes, homemade tamales are usually better than restaurants.
And that's why today we're putting that to the test. We're actually going to one of the best restaurants in LA that makes tamales. Broken Spanish, spoiler alert. We're then gonna go to one of actually your friends whose family makes bomb tamales, and we're gonna go learn how to make tamales from them.
I love tamales, and we're eating tamales today, so I win no matter what happens. Let's do this.
Okay, let's go.
The front door's over there though, we should probably go that way.
I'm Ray Garcia, chef owner of Broken Spanish in downtown LA. Broken Spanish is about 4.5 years old. It is a Mexican restaurant, but sort of seen through the lens of a third generation Angelino, being me.
Today we're doing tamales, but just to clear it up, tamales.
Generally accepted, at least in my world, tamal is singular and tamales is plural, but it is very common, to hear tamale.
For people who don't know what a tamal is, can you just explain what is a tamal?
A tamal is almost a dumpling of sorts in that it has a dough down, it has a little bit of filling. It's wrapped in a protective husk and then it's steamed. So what you get is sort of a fluffy dough on the outside and then whatever filling you choose on the inside.
Even when you distill it down to the ethos of it though, it really is like a cultural event where you get together with a group of people, most likely family, and you make it. Whether it's dumplings or tamales, it's like very similar. How did the recipe that you used to make back then, how does that differ from the recipe you use now?
I think, whenever you're a kid, you have these ideas of like how amazing the dish was or how like perfectly it was executed, and I think a lot of that was because it came with love and it was something that was comforting. In my mind, those tamales were perfectly executed, but I think the reality is I know that my masa, my meat, the cheese is from a different source. So if I were to blind taste, side by side, I would probably say I would like mine a little bit better.
Take that, Grandma.
Yeah. knowing what I know now.
A lot of times, like, our childhood foods are nestled in a warm blanket of nostalgia, and it's not exactly fair to even compare them because it's almost like a completely different food at that point.
Exactly.
And so we're gonna go out and we're gonna learn from you how to make your tamales.
This is just cool because, like I said, I'm fourth generation, and I very much have never made tamales before. I'm excited at the opportunity to learn more about my own culture, even if it comes at the hands of Mr. Steven Lim here.
Let's get right into it.
This is the masa. Masa is a generic term for dough. We start with heirloom corn from Oaxaca. It's a non-GMO corn that we cook and grind here in-house to make the masa. That is the base.
I just want to dunk my face into that bowl. It just looks like it'd be refreshing.
It looks good, right?
It looks delicious.
Let's get some spoons.
Yeah.
I'll go to town on this thing.
Stop the video here. It's over.
Let's get to the building part.
Let's do it. Okay.
This is the husky. The smoother side is where you're gonna wanna put it on. This is what we do at the restaurant. We just get ourselves an ice cream scoop that we're comfortable with.
I never thought I'd see the day when I would ice cream scoop raw masa.
I did not tell Ryan this was not in the plan, but now that I'm here, who's gonna make the better tamale?
Whoever makes the better tamale, him, you, me, as long as I get to sample each one, that's all I'm here for. I'm here for the taste, not for the glory.
Spoken like a true loser.
Why don't you roll that sass back into your tongue and start focusing on the actual reason why we're here.
You can put down the scooper and then we can get started here.
Well, I'm putting down the scooper. I like particularly chunky boys, so like I want some chunky masa on mine.
So how thick do you want this masa layer to be?
We're gonna go pretty close to the edge.
Listen to the slap of this. Get this boom down here real quick. Just listen to this slap. That's good, right? It's like a
masa slap.
I think I might have put too much masa.
You can never have too much
you're
masa.
good. You're
good?
You're just looking solid.
Can I just do this?
You're welcome to.
I have to.
We're not gonna use that again, so.
It's so good.
You lick it, you buy it.
Gross.
This is the quesillo cheese, which is a Oaxacan cow's milk cheese. And this is the lamb neck mixture. You like that slapping masa sound, so I'll let you.
Yeah.
I'll be quiet for this one because I know it's your thing. So just.
It's pretty good. If there was just a video of 30 minutes straight of masa slapping, you'd get at least 2 to 3 views from this guy.
I'd click just to support you.
Yeah, good, that's good.
These two ends sort of meet.
This is not gonna go well. I'll preface that. All right, here we go.
With your fingers, work it back down, and then you can sort of make sure it's tight, and then roll it over itself.
There you go. That looks legit.
This is a chunky tamale right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Hell yeah.
There he is. Look at that. It's so thick.
Let's get these gals ready for the ball.
So this is gonna go for a while. This will probably take about 45 minutes.
I just noticed that it's shaking.
Yeah, that's just from the
steam.
They're having a great time. Can we put some like great music?
This is how our tamales are gonna look in about 45 minutes.
Look at these beautiful boys.
You feel them too. They're much like the masa. They look harder or more firm than they are.
It's probably the softest tamale I've ever touched.
It's almost like it just came out of the spa. Which it really did. It came out of the steamer.
We just put that on the griddle and get a little bit crispy.
Oh, careful.
Like right in this area here.
Did you just identify where the proper amount of heat was on the grill by touching it?
Yeah.
That is insanity.
There you go. What do you recommend that we beverage pair with this tamale when we eat this?
Beer would be pretty good.
I think a beer would be pretty awesome.
Okay.
But I like that with my cereal. I like it. It's
True Mexican. True Mexican.
So you see, like now it's kind of like a nice crisp to it.
This looks like
Toasted corn
delicious
flavor.
cornbread almost. Oh no! Oh wow, you really butchered it.
Beautiful.
So how much longer till we can eat this?
We're ready to go. We're ready to plate.
This looks like the back of my neck right now. I got sunburned this past week and doesn't look good, but it looks good on tamale.
I got an idea. Let's not compare the food we're about to eat to the back of your neck.
It is
Unless
lamb
proceed-
neck.
Get on there.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah.
Natural. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Adios mío.
Yes.
God, this reminds me of Christmas with my family and of course Steven Lim.
Look at that.
Okay. That's good. I think I've eaten less than 10 tamales in my life, by the way.
I've eaten hundreds, perhaps even thousands.
I will say, this looks objectively delicious. This makes me salivate. You ready to dig in?
Let's dig in. Oh. Oh, mama. Ooh. The noise it makes, so good. Look at that.
Oh, it is like literally like griddled cornbread with this delightful stew inside.
Holy that smells so
That
good.
smells insane.
That smells delicious.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers. Yours looks so much better than mine. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow. Wow, that is heaven.
That's a mouthgasm. Wowza.
One tamal can have literally 10 different flavors in it with 5 different textures.
This tamal here is like an exquisite piece of cinema. Everyone's playing their role to perfection. The cilantro coming in with a good supporting cast. The cheese is delicious. No one's overshadowing it.
No.
You know, it's an ensemble that's happening here.
He took the time to unhusk it for you, put it on the griddle, get that crispy edge so that when you have a bite into it, it gives that general delight.
You know, my problem with elevated experiences usually is that it completely washes away everything that it's elevating from. Where in this case, he's clearly paying homage to it as opposed to just trying to make something completely different. All right, Steven, why have you brought me to your kitchen here?
Well, we're here for the act break. So, for this act break, we are going to be making one of Ryan Bergara's very own family recipes.
It's my dad's recipe.
Act break. Brought to you by Ryan Bergara's father,
Steve Bergara. Some ice for you. I'm getting to show off my bartender skills here. Ooh, my left hand is not as strong as my right. Tequila.
Love it.
Got a whip.
How many shots of this guy?
I feel like I messed these proportions up. Tomato juice now to top it off. Here's where the magic happens. Sometimes magic takes a second. Have some patience. I like my micheladas, and my dad does as well, very spicy. Just gonna do
Muy
a
caliente.
healthy portion of that. And then you finish it off with the tahini.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's do this. You look like you just licked saliva off my calf on a hot summer day.
That's exactly what it tasted like, to be honest. But
Calf sweat?
I don't know if it's because my palate isn't advanced enough.
Here's what I'm gonna do because I'm a good friend. I'm gonna chug this amount and I'm gonna fix the proportions.
All right, do it. We still have more to shoot after this.
I know, but the proportions need to be better.
I can just portion them out the sink.
Yeah, we probably should have done that instead.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. This has really gone off the rails here.
Cheers, act break, take two. That tastes a lot better.
That was a disaster.
I appreciate you sharing Steve Bergara's, or your attempt at Steve Bergara's
There you go, that's a
recipe.
better version of what just happened here. So let's just call this a mulligan and move on to the next segment.
Okay, that's a cut.
I'm Anthony Garcia, I go by Tony. This is my grandma, Maria Luisa, and that's my mom, Faviola.
So I was talking to Ryan before, and he was like, oh, actually my friend Tony's family makes these amazing tamales.
I will say that I'm never that interested in having other people's tamales because I compare them to my grandma's, and hers are the best.
There it is.
And where did you learn how to make tamales?
In my house, when I was little, my mom showed us how.
As you say that right now, I mean, I could see two little ones sitting on the stairs. They're doing exactly the same thing that you were doing at that age, that your mom was doing at that age, that your mom's mom was doing at that age. In a weird way, when you're making these tamales, it's almost like you're talking to ancestors you never even knew.
How important is it for you to see your family every Christmas and make tamales together?
Oh, really important. Porque es lo más bonito, la familia unida.
She said the most beautiful thing is a family that's together.
I also noticed there's a lot of people behind right now.
We have my brother here. He's the youngest and he's a school principal. My sister who lives in Mexico, and Kimberly, who is Kathy's daughter. Eve, a new grandma. So actually we are 4 generations now. Susan, the eldest. Jonathan here, who came from Chicago. Jenny, who is Jonathan's sister. Zeke, Susie's husband. Alexia and Julia, that is also Tony's sister and my youngest.
We had the whole family here.
We're rolling deep today.
Creo que soy la mujer más afortunada con mis hijos. Dios me bendició con mi familia porque todos son bien lindos. Todos me ayudan, todos están aquí para todo lo que necesito. A ver, dile.
It's okay.
Yo tengo cáncer y ahorita están aquí siempre, alguien está conmigo.
Yeah, she's going through cancer and somebody's here every day, every hour.
This is the strength of a family, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about tamales.
Yeah.
So, I know, right? I'm like,
There's something that got in my eye. I wasn't.
can you teach us? Let's go.
So gentlemen, if you do us the honors, please.
This is all lard.
Get this in there. Ooh, that's some tasty lard.
Oh, the smell of lard. It's a beautiful thing.
And when that's liquid, we're gonna go to step number 2. This is 6 pounds
Total.
of pork that we have here today.
Ooh, it's nice and cold.
So entonces, ¿ahora qué sigue?
Ahora que se fría allí hasta que ya esté frito.
So we're just gonna cover it for a little bit and let it cook.
It smells like Korean barbecue.
So we are going to devein the chilies right now.
And pull out all the seeds?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you want to whiff that?
Ooh, that feels good. That feels good. Dancing through my nostrils.
So you want it to soak and you want it to get soft because eventually you're gonna make a paste out of it. So in the meantime, we're gonna move on to the next step.
You know what? Let's get Tony in here. We'll put him to work. He'll do the soaking.
I'm gonna wash one by one, and as I wash them, I put them on a plate.
And you've done this before.
I have not done this before.
Oh, you've never?
No.
Yeah, that's right. All right.
The ones that are too crinkly, toss them aside.
This one's good. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
This one feels good. This feels really good. I feel like that got weird for a second there.
Ooh, this is a good one. I want to eat this tamale.
Mama,
Se pone la masa harina aquí toda.
All right, I'm gonna bring the juices over.
This is incredibly satisfying.
Wow.
Just watching all that flour eat the liquid. This is the lard, right?
Yeah.
Yes, careful.
Whoa.
Do you see how it's cooking there?
Can I mix it?
Yes.
Just
Am I doing okay?
And you're doing okay.
Muy
Thank
bien.
you.
Muy bien.
Tony's gonna pour the chicken broth.
Wow.
Put on my little.
She's checking for salt.
Por mí es okay, yo no sé.
Can we try it?
Yeah.
You want to try this?
Yeah.
I really want to see what this tastes like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eso que
Very good.
She's gonna do a quick demo for you guys.
Oh, wow. At Grauman's Chinese Theater, they make famous movie stars cement their hand into cinema history. Now we're cementing it into tamale history.
That's pretty good. All right, fellas.
All right, let's do this. Let's mix in that liquid. The heat pressing between your fingers is very satisfying. I really can't describe to you guys watching at home how good this smells. The aroma that's coming out of it.
Ya cuando esté todo amasado ya.
Okay.
Ahí tienes okay now. Good job, ya.
Can we just eat this now?
Yes.
So we're going to make the mole, and that again is the 4 chilies, garlic, onion, and we're gonna add a can of this. We're gonna add a little bit of masarina.
Now we're gonna pour that mixture into the pork, which has been cooking for the last hour. I love how Ryan right now is as far away from me as he possibly can.
You don't tamper with perfection, but go ahead and tamper with perfection.
All right.
What does it need, Mom?
Thank you.
Oh, a little more flavor.
Go ahead, Steven, you're doing great.
Thanks.
This is amazing. We have a real Avengers Endgame moment here where all the troops are coming out of the portals.
This is our brother Alex. He's out in Northridge.
This is my son Kenny. He's in Guadalajara, Mexico right now. And this is my daughter Stephanie, and Stephanie lives in Atlanta.
We have people from all over the world. It's so crazy.
So here we are. This is the final step before it goes into the steamer. I love to see all of our hard work here. The masa, the mole, the corn husk. Show us how to make your famous Maria Luisa tamale.
Le mido aquí en la cuchara la cantidad de masa. Barrar la masa con la cuchara. Lo pongo así.
She uses that big spoon, and that's how she measures how much masa and how much meat.
It's really cool to see you pretty much doing muscle memory. Like you're not even thinking while you're doing it.
Ah, pues sí, eso sí es verdad.
Yeah, it's true. That's a chunky boy.
Lo pongo así para que la masa se pegue con las dos. Estoy envolviendo el tamal así.
That's it.
That's it.
You ready?
I'm ready to put these little babies to bed.
Okay.
Let's do it. Smooth side, right?
Smooth side.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move this over there.
Get it away.
Oh, you're standing up. I feel like I should stand up now.
It's the only
Más o
way. You
menos.
gotta be
Un
standing.
poquitito
Un
más.
poquito más. I know what that
Ahí.
means.
Oh, dígame.
Is that good?
No, para acá.
Center,
Oh,
bottom. Yeah.
other side. Sorry, let's put that there.
Today on Destroying Family Traditions, Steven Lim.
How am I doing?
Ahí, para allá tantito y para acá.
Good job.
Mira, él lo está haciendo
saw
mejor que
that.
yo.
All right, Steven.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Better than me.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yes, true. Better than me because maybe I'm nervous.
Who did it better?
It's not a competition.
Both
I feel like.
ways.
This is really childish what he's doing right here. You know what, Steven? I think you did better.
Thank
How
you.
about that?
Okay.
Does that
great.
make you feel better?
It does. All right. Next is the mole.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna make a big one. Double.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay.
She likes meat in her tamales, so,
All right.
you know.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
And
this,
that's
yeah.
fine. Uno sobre el otro.
Uno
So
sobre
now you
el
fold
otro.
one over the other. There you go.
Así, así.
Beautiful. Okay.
Beautiful.
Good job, you guys.
All right.
That's great.
Thank you. Let's load these bad boys up, Ryan. Here you go. We need more tamales to stand this all up. So right now we're gonna get the family to help make some more.
All hands on deck.
All hands on deck. So let's steam these and let's eat.
I can't wait.
I've been waiting 28 years of my life for this moment. My first homemade, handmade tamale.
Ooh, look at this beautiful, chunky little boy here.
Let's see what's inside. You wanna open yours up?
Yeah, just.
Are you praying right now?
No.
That was before this.
I was really making sure it integrated into my nostrils. It was
Gotcha.
really good. It smells delicious.
All right, cheers, guys.
Cheers, boys. Here we go. I'll take 15 more. Oh my God.
Wow.
Take it in.
Wow. I can't believe it. I can't believe you grew up eating these.
That's why I said that it's so hard for me to eat other tamales, because I compare them to these and it's just, these are the best.
They're so hot and fresh, and like the corn masa in your mouth, it just falls apart so easily.
Like I took a bite of it and my whole body, the physicality of it changed. Like I arched my back as if I was reaching back in time. It was so good.
I will say, the chicken stock definitely adds this other layer of flavor.
And that was Mima's addition to the recipe, because my great grandma didn't have that in the recipe.
And what's crazy about it too is compared to the enhanced tamale that we had, you could like see that this is like what that was calling back to. It was paying homage to this, but really it just never gets better than just traditional.
It
homemade.
doesn't.
Tony, who is it?
There's a landline here?
We hear you're making tamales. Can we come over?
I love how we're filming with just like you and your grandma and your mom, but then like, you know what? The whole family just came out.
We got a D-cam here too.
A natural next director coming up. And that feeling, I don't know how to translate to camera or to this video, but I feel like I can let my guard down and just be myself here. What have you learned, Ryan?
Love isn't really a tangible thing or something that you could, I guess, prescribe or even measure. Wait, speaking of love, you can't really put a price or like a measure on love, but you could taste it in these in a weird way.
Is this how you do it?
Yeah, that's how we do it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'll make it too simple. Thank you for having us.
Okay, wait, I want to eat that without the tamale. The homemade. Please don't cancel the show. What are you doing? I can drive home. I'll drive you.